Good afternoon. Welcome to the Center for Alcohol and Drug Resources weekly Tuesday at 12:30 p.m. meditation meeting. I'm grateful that you joined me. I appreciate your company. I hope that this will be something that benefits you, brings some peace and joy and some goodness to your life today. I want you to first give thanks to yourself for allowing yourself this self-care. So we are experiencing a difficult time. It's gone on for quite a while now, and I know for me, my need for meditation has grown. I don't know how I could do without it. Getting up in the morning and allowing myself the time to sit and breathe and relax and allow my subconscious to speak to me about what's important and motivate and guide my day. So I'd like to ask you to take 3 deep breaths. We're going to breathe in as hard as we can, hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe it out and push it all the way out. Breathing in, hold it, breathe out, push it all the way out. Breathing in all that fresh oxygen, breathing out all that carbon dioxide. Breathing in, breathing out. Excuse me. Breathing in, holding it, breathing out. Now just kind of allow your breathing to go at a regular pace. I want you to imagine that if any thoughts come into your mind, you allow them to kind of attach themselves to a cloud and float up and float away. And all I want you to think about is your breathing, the way that your chest expands, the way that your stomach expands when your breath comes in, the way that your diaphragm and your muscles push the air out and collapse your lungs. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. If you can, sit with your back straight up, almost as if there's a string going through the top of your head down to the base of your spine, pulling you straight up. There's a slight arch in the lower of your back. This gives your lungs an opportunity to expand fully. Allow yourself to become aware of what's supporting you, the seat that you're sitting on, or perhaps the bed that you're laying on, your feet supported by the floor. Think about the shoes that you're wearing or the socks that you're wearing, or perhaps you're barefoot. Your feet are upon the carpet. Maybe you're lucky enough to be outside, feet in the grass. All day long, our feet are pretty much supported by the ground that we walk on, or when we're sitting, the ground that we rest our feet on, but we're usually not aware of it. But when you think of it now, you can actually feel at all the points where your feet are resting into the floor. You can feel whatever covering is wrapped around your foot, touching the bottoms and the tops of your feet. Perhaps your toes are pulled a little tight in with the socks. You can feel the pressure at the tips of your toes now. Just allow yourself to become conscious of that. Now coming back up to your breath. You feel your lungs rise. You feel your stomach push out a little when the air comes in. One thing for certain, we cannot live without the breath. In the breath, there's healing. There's life. Sometimes we get caught up in things that are not beneficial to life and healing. We could be caught up in our addictions, whatever they may be. We could be caught up in negative emotions. Allowing ourselves to get stuck in those negative emotions and negative beliefs. Sometimes we tell ourselves the story that we're not allowing them, that we don't have no control over them. I once felt that myself. I once felt that things just were the way they were and I didn't have any control over them. And I'm grateful that I had some people that shared with me that that just wasn't so. That I could learn some things and gain some tools that would help me to understand that if I took the time to relax, focus on my breathing, I could actually learn to control my mind. The mind will always think as long as you're alive. So you're not going to be able to block out all thoughts. But in meditation, what I can learn to do is to discipline my mind to focus on whatever thought I wanted to focus on. And sure enough, in the beginning, it'll fight against me and throw all different kinds of thoughts and videos into my mind. And all of a sudden, I'll remember the tasks that I had to do over the past month. It would now be a great time to do that. But again, I have to discipline myself and stay seated, stay relaxed, and give myself the chance to practice focusing my mind on a thought and allowing it to stay focused. And with that focus comes strength. Like working out a muscle in the beginning, it's tough and maybe the weight flops all around as I'm trying to curl it up. But little by little, it gets to be where it's nice and smooth and strong and fluid and focused. It's the same with the mind. If I give myself the time, focus on my breath, focus on my feet, what's covering them, what's supporting them. Perhaps you're laying in bed listening to this and only the heels of your feet are resting upon the bed. Feel the way they sink into the mattress. All of a sudden, I'm able to become alive in the present, in the now. It's when I'm going through the present and now, which we always are, but when I'm absorbed with thoughts about the past or thoughts about the future, that's when I start to get tired because I'm actively in the now and it requires energy and it requires some level of presence. But I'm allowing my mind to continually live in the past or the future, and that also requires energy. And we get kind of wore out. Giving myself the opportunity every day to relax and breathe, be present in this moment. Quiet my mind to only thinking about my breath. My body relaxes. I sit a little heavier in the chair, plop a little heavier into the couch, relax and mold a little more into the bed, wherever I'm at the time, and my subconscious starts to share thoughts with me that are of real importance. My conscious mind is sometimes just simmering through and trying to categorize everything and judge everything and evaluate everything. And I can lose track of what's really important to me. So if I can allow myself to get into a meditative state, my conscious and my subconscious mind can connect in a contemplative state. And I can begin to bring to the forefront of my mind what's really important. I know that being there for my loved ones and people that I work with and people that I'm in contact with every day, being there in full empathy and connecting with them and being there as a loving, compassionate person in their life, that comes forth as being one of the most important things. Not thinking about what I have in my shopping cart on Amazon or what different type of t-shirt Facebook is trying to sell me. I'm able to realize that being a part of the people's lives around me is most important. The most rewarding. To spend my time connecting and sharing love and compassion with others. Even at this time when it seems that we have ample time, we can often get stuck sitting somewhere and lost in thoughts, feeling the uncertainty and the anxiety and the angst of the situation that we're in right now. And we can allow our subconscious mind to bring forth what's really important if we're able to slow down and take some breaths. I learned about a new thing this weekend, the statement of be at cause. If I'm present in this moment, I have opportunity to be at cause rather than at the effect, to put my energy forth into the things that I really want, the things that I know are going to really benefit me and then my loved ones and then the world as a whole. And when I spend the day being at cause and reading that book that I've really wanted to read for a long time and taking the time to make everyone smile around me that I can, sharing hugs with those that we're able to share hugs with right now, putting in my work that I'm able to put in, and trying to eat a little bit better than I did the day before, perhaps. When I'm at cause, I put my head on the pillow at the end of the day, and it feels very nice. Take in a nice breath, let it out. Feel your body relax. Feel your mind begin to focus a little more on just feeling the breath. Ask your mind, your subconscious mind, what's one thing that would really be important for me to accomplish today? Something that's realistic for me to accomplish. Even beyond the limiting beliefs and decisions that I've made about that thing. Allow that to come to the forefront of my mind and make the decision to take action on that today. Perhaps you've been stuck in the house or in the apartment, talking to yourself about taking a nice long walk, breathing in the fresh air. Perhaps it's reading a book that you just know will be filled with some nuggets of information that'll help be a turning point in your life to guide you in a wonderful direction. If your subconscious mind is able to tell you that that is something that's really important to you, allow that energy to come forth. And hold on to that. And when we get up from this meditation, take that energy and allow it to come to fruition. I want you to give yourself a virtual pat on the back for giving yourself this opportunity of self-care. I look forward to seeing you here weekly with me every Tuesday at 12:30. But I want to also inspire you to try to practice this daily. Give yourself a chance to sit somewhere in some semblance of quiet. Focus on your breathing. Become aware of what's covering your feet, Feel it all the way around. This can be done 24/7 at any time. Relax and allow the thoughts that are stored in your subconscious to come forth into your conscious mind, the forefront of your mind, and let those inspire you to take action on the things that are really important. But it takes practice. It's not something that happens the first time you sit down to meditate. So be kind to yourself if it doesn't feel like it happened your very first time. Continue to practice. And I can promise you that it will get better. Some days you'll really focus and be able to have connection with your breathing, and some days the thoughts won't stop and you'll just hopefully be able to see clouds flow away the whole time, but it's okay. It's okay when we take action and we make the effort. I've learned that pretty much in every moment, there is an opportunity to be of service or to learn a lesson. And if I'm attentive to the moment, I'll be able to see that and decipher which of those it is. And if I'm choosing to be at cause, I'll be able to put forth the energy to be either one of those. So I want to thank you for coming and spending this time with me. I look forward to seeing you again next week. Take this positive energy and this healing and allow it to just continue with you. Be blessed. Thank you.